So as much as we want to be productive, much of the problem mainly comes from the fact that we don't even have the energy to even be productive in the first place. We try our best to study as hard as we can during our school, following all the tips and making sure that we're making best uses of our time. And when we get home, we just end up popping in bed because we're just too tired to deal with extra studying at home. Well, what if in this video I will tell you tips that are not even that common when it comes to doing work even when you're tired? Talk about rare advice, am I right? And trust me, I'm in your boat, and since I'm in dental school, it's very tiring since the fact that now I have practicals, meaning that I'm extra tired when I come home from school. So how on earth do we study when we're tired, and how can you be more productive when we feel like our energy is holding back? Well, in this video, I'll tell you exactly how. Well, the first step is to literally manage your expectations. Now, I'm not here to tell you the secret formula that you have to eat this or that or sleep at a certain time. While yes, those habits can generally help your energy levels throughout the day, we're not superhumans. We are humans that need to recharge, and throughout the day, we expend energy. And of course, we have to get that energy back. Now, another thing that I have to disclaim is that a lot of people tend to watch these videos to look for an answer when literally you yourself know why you're tired in the first place. Maybe you don't even eat properly in the first place. Maybe you spend most of your energy playing games when you shouldn't be. Maybe you're not sleeping on time. Maybe you're watching this video when it's literally 12 midnight and you have to wake up early tomorrow. Yes, I'm talking to you. So even after watching this video, I want you to fix all the basic things that you already know that you need to fix before moving on to the actual tips I'll be sharing in this video. And trust me, some of the tips I'll be sharing in this video are tips that you don't normally see people say. The first tip is to schedule according to your energy. We are humans, meaning that we have energy levels throughout the day in which we can use for our tasks. So instead of brute forcing your way into getting more energy, which is likely not a sustainable solution, instead try to manage your energy levels as is. The one way you can manage is to strategically schedule your day based on your energy levels. I think we can all agree that throughout our day, our energy level will go down, and so will our performance in certain tasks. And for some people, perhaps they're even more energized in the night rather than in the day. So instead of forcing your way to just give yourself more energy, why not strategically plan your most demanding tasks around the time you need the energy the most? You can do this by splitting your day into 3 segments: high energy, moderate energy, and low energy. Now you might be asking me,
Okay, but I literally have an opposite effect. I'm really energetic in the night, but in the middle of the day, I just can't focus at all.
well then make sure you time your tasks around it, no matter when you are energetic. Always remember that your tasks and routine for the day take up energy, so it's imperative that you do the tasks that require your utmost attention and effort during the time you have the most energy. So when you're sketching your day out, always put your high energy tasks on the time you're most active. In my case, I'm pretty active pretty much in the middle of the day to the afternoon, especially when I'm outside. So I make sure that my studying always happens outside, first of all, in the midday, because I find that in the early morning and at night, I have less energy than usual. Another thing to take in mind is that some tasks will really drain your energy more than others, so make sure to plan according to that as well. I recently made a mistake of putting a lot of tasks throughout one day when I had a run with friends that morning. Little did I know that that run would take almost all of my energy, so instead of planning all my tasks for that day, I should have just let that day be a day off and do my tasks maybe later at night after taking a nap. Trust me, humans can only do 50% of the tasks they assign themselves. Tip number 2 is to literally take a nap. Now, yes, I know that I said I'll be giving uncommon tips, but there's a reason why literally every video you watch about this topic, they will tell you to take a nap. And it's just because it works. No drink, nor food, nor anything can top up a simple short nap. Just having a simple short nap after coming home from school can really boost your energy for the rest of the day. Now, a lot of you guys might be asking me again,
But Kai, every time I take a nap, I just end up sleeping for 3 hours. And then I wake up literally at night, and I'm more tired.
and for that, it's because you're napping the wrong way. Naps are not meant to be long. Make sure your naps are from 20 to 30 minutes, or in some cases 10 to 20 minutes. This makes sure that your body does not enter deep sleep, which occurs after napping for more than an hour. Napping for too long can actually make yourself even more tired in the end when you wake up. So make sure that you're napping for a short period of time and make sure you set a loud ass alarm. You can even set a glass of water on the desk so that you can drink it and it can wake you up. Whatever you do, just don't go back to sleep. I know how tempting it is, but trust me, you do not want to go back to sleep. You'll just end up waking up 3 hours later and regretting your life. So at this point, it's up to you and your discipline on whether you can pull this off. Now, the next tip is also related to naps, and maybe you never heard of this before, but you should also try doing caffeine naps. Yep, that's right. Drink a cup of coffee, then go take a nap and wake up 20 minutes later, and that's when the caffeine will kick in. You will wake up refreshed. Now, I know this is kind of controversial to recommend coffee, especially in a video like this,
But god damn it.
times are rough and we're desperate. And I know there are a lot of you guys who really need that coffee boost throughout the day, and I'm telling you, as long as you do it in moderation, it's completely fine. Firstly, I've never tried it because I don't really drink coffee for the energy boost. I just drink coffee because it tastes good. I don't know why caffeine never worked with me, but anyway, if you're a coffee drinker, then you could try doing the coffee nap, which I just mentioned earlier, and tell me how it goes. And finally, the last tip is to just simply make your studying more engaging. Rather than just sitting down and copying notes or making flashcards, try to make it more engaging and fun. Try to stand up and pretend that you're a teacher trying to teach imaginary students when you're currently studying. And don't mind the people looking at you thinking that you're listening to the voices in your head. You may look like an idiot, but trust me, who cares when they're going to see your grades later in the end of the semester? I'm just kidding, please don't aim for that kind of motivation. Try to make studying not a stationary thing, and you can even help by doing this by being outside and studying instead of being in your house where temptation to lie down is the highest. That's why I do most of my studying outside, because I find that I study better when I'm in an outside environment rather than studying at home. And try to move a lot when studying and treat it like a dynamic activity rather than a stationary one. And lastly, the last tip I have for you is that if you tried everything and you're still tired at the end of the day, then that's okay. Remember, you're human after all, and maybe you just need to get a good amount of rest. Instead of trying to aim for a short-term solution of just getting more energy, try to play around your cycle rather than creating a new one. Now, I have friends who stay up until 4 AM studying and playing games, and I see them getting high grades and acing their tests. It really is a case-to-case basis, and just because someone is active the whole day doesn't mean that they're necessarily better than you. Some people can achieve more by just doing less than others who have their energy throughout their whole day. Even I'm someone who doesn't have a high capacity of energy, and yet I manage to balance everything in my life. And that's pretty much the key word, balance. So don't pressure yourself too much. And that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. And don't forget, I have a vlog channel now. I'm just kidding. Don't forget to drink your water. Bye!